You can do this. Get off your ass. But it's you. It's your mindset. Okay? And the more you embrace that, Lords, the more you're going to realize, I want better for myself.
What would you consider something saying I shouldn't have said?
Like if you started to blame her for why she's leaving. You started to put it back on her. Well, I am trying. I am taking it. I can't believe you don't listen to me. You know, anything like that.
I think I probably did that. Right. I think I did that at the end after I was done with speaking to her, you know, and I walked out of the room, and I kind of came back after I cooled down for 5 or 10 minutes. I just started kind of reflecting a little bit, and you know, one of the last things I said was, I wish, what bothers me is, I've been working so hard the last 4.5, 5 months from obviously what she caught me doing, and I've been focused on you, and, it just bothers me so much that, you've got your head in your phone all the time and not paying attention to me when I'm in the same room. It's like she's more concerned with her social media or whatnot, and hasn't been paying attention to me, and that's why I kind of lost the feel and guidance for where I was at over the last 4.5 months, and that's what frustrated me the most.
Because it is frustrating. It feels frustrating to try to make changes and she doesn't accept it, but I want you to just pay attention to the words that you're using right now. Not paying attention to me, right? That is... So you've gone to, I need to take some steps to move forward. I'm going to fix this. Okay, that's man out of control. I'm going to be available. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to be there for you. I'm going to listen to whatever the things that you say need to be fixed, and I'm going to do it. And you start to do all of this stuff. Maybe it's more chores, maybe it's more listening, maybe it's more gift giving, maybe more kisses, showering. This is when she feels smothered. Okay? And then you feel like, what? She's not even noticing me. She's not appreciating any of this, okay? And then all of a sudden, you start to feel lonely. You start to feel isolated. You start to feel like this is really unfair, right? I'm doing all this work. You caught me doing something, but that doesn't actually matter. You bitch, is what she's hearing, okay? How could you not see the last 4.5 months? Look at me, look at me. And then we start to really let it out. So we go from out of control, out of impact, out of power, and we're in our nice guy, and you're not a nice guy. You're the guy that makes her feel smothered, or she just wants space from, and she goes, fuck it, now I am leaving. Okay?
Right.
But remember, this isn't just a today thing. This has been going on for a really long time. You had cycles of this through the last 4.5 months in your growth. You also had many cycles of this throughout the whole marriage. Right? Maybe she was busy with whatever, and you're feeling like, man, I'm always available for you. I drop everything for you. Right? These sorts of things are so common, but they're in the nice guy triangle. You're doing it as a give to get. So you just got lots of learning to do. But it's not the end of the world, because this is no different than where you were yesterday, than where you were last week. It's just that you feel like it is because she's talking about leaving the home. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just have to show up, because you're not going to be able to change anything if we don't want to be out of that triangle.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to hop on a flight here for 4 days. I mean, I've kind of asked some of the guys already, should I even reach out and contact her and say, hey, how was your day? Or, what is your opinion on that? If I should just leave her alone?
I think you should leave her alone. I think that you really came down. When she's talking about leaving, you came down. That's a big no-no. That's might as well tell her why cheating's not acceptable, right? All these things we know how the rules work, right? So I don't really want you to push it away right now. We might. I want you to reflect on that. I want you to tell me what you think, right? I'd like you to go through Man in Power and Man with Impact again, for sure. I want you to dial in on those some more. They're not, Man with Impact's got to be the toughest module, toughest unit, okay? But we need to be releasing her for, wanting to leave, to not being there for you. You have to start to release her and understand there's a shame release that you need to take care of, right? Why is she so checked out? Why does she feel smothered? Why does she not feel safe in the home? Now, I do not want you to leave. I didn't like the idea that you'd already moved into the other. I can't remember if it's the other room or the couch. I think it's the couch, right?
It's the guest
bedroom.
It's
Okay, so I didn't like
right
that.
across the hall.
I didn't like that, but it's already happened for now. We might change that soon, but not right now. But listen, if she leaves tomorrow, this has nothing to do with yesterday. Like nothing. If you send a text message while you're away and she leaves, that has nothing to do with what just happened. This is everything, and we need to focus on the bigger, broader you right now. Okay? So much of what I teach you isn't even going to matter if we're stuck in this nice guy. Because at the end of the day, let's just use something like, I'm going to use working out because it's such an easy example. You work out, and like a lot of men, they'll tell you, oh, that's manipulative. You're just trying to make yourself look hot for... She might even say that. No, if it's for you to be healthy and have the energy to travel up the volcano side with her down the road with their goals in the future, energy with the kids, feeling better about yourself when you walk into the room, her or anybody else, I don't care. That has nothing to do with her or manipulation. It's just she gets the benefit of the energy, of the six-pack, of all the whatever, right? And so none of that will matter if you're doing it. No, I just want her to look at me. This is why, you'll see ripped guys, like super jack guys, that their wives don't fucking like it. They're fucking repulsed. They're fucking grossed out. They don't want to have sex. And yet you'll see all these guys. I even had a new comment on that yesterday or this morning. I can't remember. Oh, just go work out and ignore her. The fucking negative emotions don't work, which is what you're creating in the nice guy triangle. And being jacked doesn't mean shit if you're an asshole. The word is repulsive. That's what Kathryn said. I have the sexiest man in the world, but I'm repulsed by you, right? So as long as you're not doing things in the reset with the mentality of, I hope this gets my wife. See, that's changing for her. That's really unattractive because women inherently want you to just know how to be a man. Even though there's no manual, even though our manual was our fathers and poor role models, it's what it's expected of men and women to know how to be a man and a woman and then be in a relationship. Is it fair? Nope.
Right.
Do I care? Nope. It is what it is. Okay? So this is what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on man empower, man with impact. I want you to get more into them. Go through them some more. Okay? I want you to dive into Cole's stuff. Okay? Just hear his message of fuck you, get off your ass. Okay? And you can, if you need to,
yep.
You're a little bit sensitive, right? So if you need to, hear fuck you, but I love you. But I don't have time to love you if you don't embrace the fuck you. That's really what I get out of Cole. Okay? Meaning you're responsible for your choices. We can't do anything about the past, but anyone who's successful broke away from that. And I think that you might benefit from hearing his message 2 or 3 times a day. Just pop it up on your feed. If you have to, ditch everybody else you're following on Instagram. Okay? I think that just being told, it's worked for a number of the guys. Just to be told, you can do this, get off your ass, but it's you. It's your mindset. Okay? And the more you embrace that, Lords, the more you're going to realize, I want better for myself. Right? That reel that's going super viral right now, that's like a piggyback off of GS's statement. You may not be the problem, but you can be the solution. Well, the reel is, your wife is part of the problem, I know, but if you're not the solution, you are the fucking problem, right? It's pissing men off. Listen, I didn't say that you can solve it. I said that you better damn well fucking try or else you're clearly a problem. That has nothing to do with man or woman. That's people. We're just working together as men, taking responsibility for ourselves. That's what I want you to own, okay?